Okay, hello my friends. I don't want this here. Okay. Sorry, the screen is really trippy really here. So, you can obviously see this is what I'm going to be talking about. Kind of. Mostly just this part. Okay, drifting is basically trying to get the car sideways most of the time and not running into the wall. Because most of the tracks are going to have walls on either side of you, depending on where you go. Okay. What you're going to need to start off, you don't need too much power. 200 horsepower is a good number to start. You just need power to break the brake traction, and that's all you need to get. All you need to start with. And once you start getting more experienced, you can do toe out, which will make your car a little easier to drift.
And what is toe out?
Toe out is so your front wheels, they look straight when your wheels are when you're going straight down the road, your wheels look straight. Toe out means that you're gonna pull the tires away from each other. So the tires will not be directly center on the car, and it's not gonna affect your driving straight abilities. It's just gonna grab that side of the car. So basically, let me show you here. Okay. Gonna open a tab. Okay, so on a toe out your car. So basically, I don't know if you guys can see this one here, but I'm gonna pull it up anyway. So this here, that's toe out. What toe out does on a drift car, it basically helps the car with camber a little bit more than something else. You can take a stock car with no toe and go drifting with it. You don't need to do toe out as soon as you get the car. Clem, no. Clem? Sorry.
Go lay down.
Once you're done with that, my next suggestion is lowering your ground clearance of the car for most of the tracks, but you're gonna have to raise it for tracks that are at an oval track, because they have several tracks that you're going to be going to or testing on that are going to be ovals, and it's not going to be like a smooth surface because you're going to drop off the bank and onto a straight line or onto the flat ground.
I got my
I would recommend that you get adjustable shocks from BC Racing or whatever, and then watch a tutorial on how to tune it for different racetracks. Okay, so any of these cars that I'm going to show you here will do. So so this here is a Nissan S14. You can use one of these cars. Really, any car will do. Coupe cars do a little better than normal cars. Muscle cars are highly recommended, but these cars are you can tune it. Japanese cars are a little easier to set up for this because they're a little bit more built to run like this. You can use the S13 Nissan. S15s are a little harder to find because they're not really legal in America right now. You can get them here. You just can't drive them on the street. So literally any Nissan car works. GTRs, you will have to take the front wheel drive out because, I mean, you can use all wheel drive, but it's harder because when you're in the corner, it actually will push it'll push it back to go straight because they don't like to. Yeah, they don't like that. You can get a S15 imported from Japan, but you have to say that you're not going to drive it on the street or you will be fined and put in jail. Toyota. So any Toyota. You can use any Toyota car. It's to your liking. A lot of people have been using if you can find one, a Toyota Supra for a good price. Toyota Corolla. That's not a Toyota.
No, it makes a good drift car.
But that's an all-wheel drive car. You can't do all-wheel drive drifting. It's hard.
You can actually order it from the.
I just went over and looked at all the cars that are banned from the U.S. right now.
Yeah.
You can't even get them here. So literally any drift cars will do. Normally people that import cars from Japan, any Japanese car will do. American cars, you can do them. So look, I'll put in per se drift car. Or, sorry. And you don't have to keep the stock engine, but you really don't need to do huge turbos. Or what a lot of people do are they'll take a 350Z like this and they'll dump a NASCAR engine in it, and that's, I mean, you can do that, but it's more cost effective just to leave the stock engine in it. Now you can upgrade that motor, and you can do Pro A car. You have to strip the interior. So let's look here. JDM cars. So, all these cars on this list are not allowed in the U.S. Some of them you can only drive on the track. Like per se the '87 BMW M6 is not allowed here in the States. The 1995 Audi RS2 Valent. So the law is that after 25 years from being, so I think, has it been 25 years since 1995? Okay, so those two cars that were just there are now legalized, and so is this car, BMW M3 Sport Evolution 3. The 1993 Jaguar Oh. Jaguar XJ22 or XJ220S. 220S. I don't know if that's actually legalized here. They have cars that after it you can't even do it. The 1993 Lamborghini Storke Diablo. I think that's how you say that, but I'm not entirely sure. This car I don't think you're able to buy anymore. It's modified off the 1993. The Lamborghini Diablo is what it's based off of. The 1996 to 2001 Lotus Ellis S1 and the 2003 4R are banned. The one in 1996 you can actually get. The 2002 Morgany Lay 62 prototype. I don't know why that would be banned from the USA. I have no idea why. Okay, so the 1999 Nissan Skyline R34 GTR V-Spec is banned from the US. Yeah, there's several cars that are not allowed in the USA. I'll just go off a couple on here. Alright. All those cars. Okay. So I'll try to do this as slow as I possibly can. I'm not entirely sure if all of these are banned from the USA, but that's what this thing says. I don't understand why a lot of these are banned because we have new technology and they should. What the US was worried about was us not being able to catch these cars when they were going way too quick is what I've seen. But now we have cop cars that can go at least enough speed to catch them. So that was going to conclude of today's video here. Let me know what you want to see next. I just threw this out here. I'm very interested in this sport. I don't know much about the sport. I've learned a lot about it. I've learned about what it takes to build one, and like I haven't gotten all like the degrees of camber and stuff, but yeah. Hopefully this attracts more people. I need you guys to do I ask of you to do 3 things. Subscribe, share, and like. Thank you, and have a great day.